Well, hello, Glue Troopers. Max of Max's Models here. So on my last trip, I saw a UFO, something mysterious, a big glowing orb up in the sky. My first officer told me they have a name for it. They call it Moon. Well, hey guys, I am back home for one whole night, and I'm taking a minute to crank out a quick video. First off, to clear up a little misunderstanding I had on my video about the Great Canadian Model Roundup for charity. And Mr. Campbell told me that John is the former bush pilot who arranged for all the stuff to be collected, and he'll be the one taking it up north. Don is the owner of the store and offered his place to be one of the collection points. So I just wanted to straighten that out. And good on you guys, both of you. Great work. So I managed to sneak over to Hurricane Hobbies on my one day off because I'm Max of Max's Models, and that's how I roll. And I was thrilled to see that they are carrying Airfix models now. Way to go, guys. They hooked up with Hornby, and maybe even might be getting some stuff from Stevens International in the future. So they have expanded their model line. Had a couple other cool things, including these Scenaramas. I'm not really familiar with them, but that I don't know that much about them. Seems like I've seen them before. I don't know if any guys ever made those before. That might be kind of a, you know, nice little generic thing for certain scale models to, you know, take photos on and stuff. Anyway, kind of cool. And they're pretty well stocked with other stuff. They had a whole bunch of new critters and monsters and some stuff for the car stuff, the hydraulic lift and everything. I'm thinking, you know, this is nice. They're expanding to get beyond just planes, trains, and automobiles, so to speak. And some of the old NPC kits in the old boxes and everything are coming back, and the prices are, you know, not as bad as I was afraid they would be. At least not on some of the stuff. The Airfix stuff's pretty expensive, but well, you know, it's Airfix. So anyway, Ian made the possibly some might consider mistake of letting me drive around one of those mini Z's, and then he was showing me this thing from Tamiya called the Dancing Rider. And apparently they were made in 2008 and then went out of production. They don't know if they just found some. You know what? Ian can tell you better than I can. So let me just let him explain it. So you're saying that these originally came out in 2008.
This version,
but for some reason a bunch of them just surfaced on the market, or they're new ones that they remade?
There's new ones. There's a newer version that's been out for years, but this version surfaced this year. A bunch of them came on the market. Tamiya, I guess, just found a case of them that was extra. And they got them out there, so I bought a bunch of them because I like this body style better than the new one. The new one is kind of like a more anime aggressive body style, but I like this because it looks more like a
real vehicle.
Yeah, it looks like the little delivery scooters. So I got like 6 of them.
Cool. How much are these things running?
They're 174, but you need to have a battery and a speed controller and a servo.
So they're about on par with the Kyosho then, if you.
Yeah, something, you know, 200 and something. But the thing about these was, originally, I'll show you, I'll take this apart. I think the reason why these weren't too popular was because when they first came out, they had a battery, and they had a specific battery for these. And then,
made just for this particular unit, you couldn't use anything off the shelf?
Yeah, I think it was probably because it's a small battery tray. And I think what happened was they stopped making that battery, and then people didn't have anything to run in them. But then recently the Mini T's came out, and the Mini T's have a battery, and it fits right in the tray that's made for that one.
Okay.
So when I saw that battery fit right in the tray.
So that's not the battery the originals had. That's for the Mini T. Oh, yeah, excellent.
That's a Mini T battery.
Good job.
And it's a 2S, and it's the right size, and
it works clearly.
Fits right in there.
Excellent. Well, that's all I got for tonight, folks. I'm off to work. Unfortunately, no live stream Saturday night. Take care of yourselves, and as always, model on.